a very interesting statement from Pep Guardiola. This one is coming in from our producer, Des, who was very excited about this one. Pep Guardiola revealing his primary motivator, and it's not who you would have expected it to be. It was, in fact, Julia Roberts. So, take a look, take a listen.
Winning.
Let me know.
Even if I win this Champions League, we win this Champions in 3 Champions League in a row, I will be a failure. I'm going to tell you something. I have 3 idols in my life: Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, and Julia Roberts. Okay, these are my 3 idols. So for obvious reasons, Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods is not it, and Julia Roberts as well. So Julia Roberts years ago came to Manchester. Not in 1990 with Sir Alex Ferguson win the titles. Came in the period like we were better than United these 4 or 5 years, huh? And he went to visit Man United. She didn't come to see us. So that's why this is, even I win the Champions League, will not be compared for the fact that Julia Roberts come to Manchester, they don't come to see us.
Well, clearly she's never been to that side of Manchester, Nigel Rio Coker. Mike, I'm leaving you for a minute here because she went to the right side of Manchester. But for you, Nigel, interesting comment there from Pep Guardiola.
I don't get it, Ian. I honestly just don't get it. It's the most craziest thing I've heard from Pep Guardiola's mouth. It's just ludicrous. Like, what does he expect? There's bigger history in winning and titles in Manchester United there is in Manchester City. Manchester City, as old as the club is, and it's more of obviously the real club of Manchester itself, Manchester City is new money. They don't have no class yet. They haven't built that class and reputation.
That's new success.
New money. They haven't built it through success, hard work, and everything that comes with it and structure. So how is he mad that she still went to Manchester United? Because that's the club that everyone knows. I remember when I first used to come to America, Ian, and talk football or soccer, the only club all these Americans knew was Manchester United. That was the only club that everyone in America knew, Manchester United. So how is Pep upset? Maybe it's because Tiger Woods is his other idol, and then Julia Roberts might play a part in his little thinking that he has for his Tiger Woods moment back when Tiger used to go to Vegas a lot. So I don't know, maybe it might be Julia Roberts and Pep's.
What? I have 2 theories on this. One,
you just went into the after hours, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, either Pep is still on the sauce from all the champagne after that 7-0 win, hitting his brain, doing that press conference, or 2, it's his Hollywood crush. He sounds like someone who's got a Hollywood crush on Julia Roberts, who's devastated that went to United
He's too
game.
old to have a Hollywood crush, Mike.
Hey, you never know, but I was one of the more bizarre things I've heard from Pep Guardiola's mouth. But hey, it's Pep. You never know when you're going to hear things like that.
It is insane, really, when you hear him talk like that. And I said, I think like there was a good comment that just came in right there where someone said that you think Pep's actually joking here, but deep down, I think he's realizing that Manchester United is a fortress, regardless of the fact that City have been more successful lifting trophies of late. Manchester United, for what they've done through the last, I would say probably 35, 40 years, especially the Premier League era, has been at the right time for United to create this animal, this noise. And even if we go further back into generations, lifting European Cups, George Best, Dennis Law, Bobby Charlton, we can go all the way through the generations. United was always... It was always the club. And trust me, Nigel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Before Manchester City had this wonderful stadium, safe place, environment for people to go to. Their other stadium used to be in Moorside, Manchester. Nobody went to Moorside, Manchester. Even if you played there, they had a weird smell to it, Nigel, when you played at Main Road. What a strange smell that place had, man. Did you play at Main Road, Nigel?
No, I never played at Main Road. Never played.
You're younger than me.
Their new one, but I never got to play at Main Road because they weren't even in the Premier League back then. That's what people don't realize. That's what Pep needs to realize, that Man City haven't been consistently in the Premier League. They've gone all the way down to the league. They nearly even actually had to fold as a football club, and then they still managed to survive. And then they came back. I guarantee if someone said to Pep Guardiola, Sean Goater, Pep will be like, who? He wouldn't even know about Sean Goater. That's my point. Anyone who's a real Man
Sean
City
Gota.
fan knows about Sean the Goater. Feed the goat and he will score.
Yeah. Michael's Googling right now real quickly so he
Yeah.
can answer you. You know that, right?
I'm actually Googling Julia Roberts. I don't know who she is. Let me, one sec. No.
Amy, I would have to say that Manchester United still are probably the number one team in America. Genuinely, I would say that.